It's showtime.
I am at my favorite park, Maymont Park. Do y'all hear that? Oh, I'm telling you, like, you have to know how to appreciate silence. Silence is golden. Not only is it golden, but it's so peaceful. Like, I'm literally sitting at this little. I think the restaurant closed down for real. For real. They got like boxes on the inside and some more stuff. I don't know what's going on the inside, child. But I'm sitting up here and just nobody around. Now it's people like down there. You know, it was even one girl with a little I think a cover laid out and she was laying on her stomach. I said, I'm not that comfortable with nature. I don't know if I ever be. Mm-mm. No. No, 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 ma'am. Today's topic is friends and why I don't have them. Cause I know y'all probably wondering, like, Javon, what you mean you sitting at the park? But girl, that bird a little too close now. Y'all like, Javon, what are you doing like at the park by yourself? Like, where your friends at? Surely, with your personality, you have friends. You couldn't be more wrong. The tea is, of course, all throughout I'm only 20. I just turned 28 last month. Yeah, last month. I had to make sure I wasn't June yet, child. Of course, I had plenty of people who claimed to be my friends, you know, all throughout my life. Were they really my friends? I could probably count, like, actually one if I'm keeping it all the way 100. Now, there is such thing as different kinds of friends, but we're talking about the real deal, Holyfield, you know, had your back when you was down and out, you know what I'm saying, and was a good ear to listen and, you know, gave you advice if you needed it. But if I'm counting the advice part, then I gotta say I've never had a real friend because yeah, like people more so lean on me than I lean on them. And not to say that I'm one of those people who don't ask for advice, because I do. But I had to learn that, you know, you can't ask everybody for advice because it just don't be given. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't know what to say. Not that, you know, the stuff I ask for advice about is anything serious. It'd be like boys or like, you know, little petty stuff. You know, but if you don't even know how to do that, then you'll know how to be a friend to me. My kind of friend, the type of friend I need and I want. You know what I'm saying? The tea is, like I said, you know, it's been a lot of people still to this day either trying to be my friend, want to be my friend, or calling themselves my friend. And it's like, y'all don't even know what it takes to be my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's annoying. And I just be looking at them sideways like, you're not my friend, girl. And I say girl because it normally be girls. You know, they see a confident, out gay, black, feminine man, you know, who wears wigs during the daytime. You see how bright it is? You can't even see the clouds shine so bright. Like a white green screen I'm sitting in front of, for real. You know, confident, got my little hoops on, you know what I'm saying? You don't see that every day. So people are drawn naturally to confidence. And I feel like a lot of the friends that I had over the years, most of which were in grade school, but we'll get there, were drawn to my confidence. I would just put it all out there. This is who I am. I'm not even saying take it or leave it. I'm just saying this is who I am, and I ain't finna change for nobody. Period. I used to wear my little skinny jeans, my little combat boots, my little skin tight leather jackets. You know what I'm saying? I was a little petite thing back then. You know what I'm saying? I had the little body yada yada. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if I look good in it, why wouldn't I wear it? But anyway, I don't know why I came up here and sat down because I'm trying to like stall for time because I want to do something else when I leave here. But I told the person who I'm supposed to be going to see that I was coming after 3, and it's not even after 2 yet. And I'm like, if I gotta cancel, I'm gonna have to cancel. But I ain't just finna stay here and it feel good. So I mean, it ain't no problem. But you know, people don't know how to be friends. You know what's the perfect friendship, and it doesn't exist. That's why I called it perfect. Y'all ever seen that movie Set It Off with Vivica A. Fox, Kimberly Elise, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Queen Latifah? Those were real friends. Those girls cut for each other like no other. Like seriously, like they were willing to rob a bank together. You know, die for each other. And like, they had like a real genuine friendship. It wasn't forced. Like the chemistry was real. Okay, it's birds like flying way too close to me. I'm not with all this. They need to come out here and clean this food up off of this floor or this ground or whatever you call. Look at this bird. Ain't it pretty? But it need to go on. Don't be flying in like that. Don't run up on me like, sir. No, sir. That's my cue. Y'all, it's like crumbs and stuff all on the ground. Like it's like chips or something. I'm like, who be eating chips? Anyway, it's a lot of people who just wanted to, for some reason, like be attached to me and call themselves my friend. And they didn't even know how to be a friend. Like, period. And let alone, like, be a friend to me. Hey, it was a lot of, like, kind of like, what do you call it? Like, one way to my face and then another way behind my back. It was like, I don't know, like backstabbing and stuff. Like, I mean, some people, you would say, oh, you expect that like in grade school and stuff like that, but I didn't. I mean, I can honestly say I was like kind of naive, until people continuously showed their hand, and then I just was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this. And then, I had to make a couple of examples, and that I'm not sorry for it still to this day, because I feel like they had it coming. Because I'm like, how you gonna, like, if I tell you a secret, and I tell you not to tell this person, and then you go back and tell them, what you expect me to do? Let it go? No, I'm gonna cuss you out. And that's what I did, and I'm not sorry. Not at all. Because that's, when I was coming up, I graduated in the year of 2020. Excuse me, not 2023, child. I'm not 2013, which makes it 10 years. Man. And in my generation, my era of coming up, like the word friend and fake was like, those two words were so popular, especially when they put them together. Oh, you fake. Oh, you fake. It was a whole lot of that going around. And people were so quick to call each other their friends, and they didn't even know them like that. They figure, oh, the vibe right, you cool, we hanging around each other, the conversation nice, we friends. That's all it took. You didn't have to go through anything with them, like a real friend, I don't know. But y'all, I mean, I went back and forth on the subject a lot of times. I'm like, why don't I have friends? I don't have friends because I'm not one of those people who's gonna put up with some of the mess that other people do with their friends. the betrayal, and it's not even that, like, I don't believe in second chances, but if you do too much that first time, it ain't no need to give you no second chance to me. Because and it's not going to, even if I did, it's not going to be genuine, because I'm not going to trust you anymore, or ever again for that matter. You know, yeah, I wish I had the little, I'm going to get one of them little things so I ain't got to hold the phone like this. But, yeah, like, people don't know how to be no friend. That's why I got no friends. That's why when I step out, I step out by myself most of the time and do my own thing. And people want to, volunteer their company or whatever like that. I'm like, I'm okay. No offense, it's nothing against you, but I'm good. I'm good. Because people so fickle, and they just can't be trusted, and they just plotting on you behind your back, just waiting to just stab you, child. Oh, and I ain't got time. I'm much too fierce and fabulous to be worried about that grade school stuff. Like, no, I'm good. And then you can never tell who's real and who's fake until they really reveal themselves. And then by then, it be too late, child. You be done start to care about them, and you be done had their back a couple times before they show their true colors. And now, you might get lucky with some people, because some people do, like, unintentionally show who they really are, and you really ain't gotta wait. But yeah, I think I'm finna go. I mean, it was cool. I was gonna go to the barn. Not the barn. Wait, is that what it's called? No, it's like a children's farm. I was gonna go there, but I don't wanna. Maybe I'll go this way. Should I go this way? It leads to the same place. But yeah. I'm not opposed to having friends. I want real friends, though. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, a lot of people, and it could have something to do with my delivery. I say, like, I don't want friends. I don't want just any friend. Maybe I gotta, like, break it down like that. Like, I don't mind having friends, but I want some ride or die friends. I want friends that'll do for me how I'll do for them, and have my back how I'm gonna have their back. Treat me how they want to be treated. I don't want just any old friend. Now, that's stuff that, any old friend, like, just any old friend, that's for the birds. I don't want that. Like, so if that's what's being offered, then I'm good. I don't want that. I don't like walking up under this tree. You see this tree? Child, ain't no tree got no business with branches that long. Just hanging over like that. But I ain't never been this way, I don't think. But yeah. What was my latest friendship? I can give y'all a little story time. What was my latest friendship? Oh, so there's this girl that I used to go to the club with all the time on Fridays. And she and I actually met when we were kids. Like, I'm gonna say, like, a little older than toddlers, but younger than teenagers. So, we separated as toddlers, but before teenagers. So whatever you call that, like, in between. No, preteens. Okay. So we separated before then. I met her, because I used to go to church all the time. So, I was working at Walmart, and she so happened to be there with her girlfriend. And I didn't even know she was gay, but that stuff don't matter to me. I don't care about stuff like that. Like, you like what you like, you are what you are. I don't really care about that stuff, as long as you respectful to me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't did nothing to me, so whatever. So it just so happened that my birthday was that same weekend I seen her. So I just walked up to her because I was familiar. And I'm like, you want to go to the club? I ain't started off the conversation like that. I was like, hey, girl, what's going on? Da, 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 da. Like, being friendly. And, look, the lady knew I was on the phone. I feel like she driving this cart so she could be nosy. She coming my way, child. But yeah, so, in the midst, I was just talking to her. I didn't even know her girlfriend was there at first. I just knew that they were in line. So, then you know, as me and her are chopping it up, her girlfriend walks up, and then I had asked her, I was like, do y'all want to go to the club? And they was like, yeah, or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. So I got them coming with me, and I think I had one of my coworkers coming with me too. So we went or whatever, had a good time, got drunk, twerked all night, all that jazz. So after that, me and her exchanged numbers. I think we exchanged numbers before we even parted ways that first time meeting up as adults. So, oh child. That's how you know I don't work out. All I'm doing is walking. And you see how slow I'm walking, but I'm walking up a hill in my defense. But yeah, so ever since then, she just started, you know, hitting me up on Fridays and Saturdays, and we were going to the club, having a good time, getting drunk, twerking all night, looking fabulous, all that jazz. You know, and we did it for like a number of years, you know, and the club is not the only place we would hang out. We went to like museums. We went to, it's this place called The Rocks, I think, and it's like I think it's James River, and like we just went and sat on rocks. Now it was blistering hot, but I was with my good friend at the time, so I ain't really care. It was never about the destination. It was always about the quality time. So I wasn't tripping on the location. So I want to say it was on my, okay, so speed it along. She's now talking to this girl. I forgot the girl's name, but naturally she met her while I was with her at the club. So she introduced me to her. I get cool with the girl. I end up exchanging numbers with the girl. I hang out with the girl outside of my friend. Now this is after they stopped talking, and apparently they parted on bad terms. Again, that has nothing to do with me. I'm a grown person, and I don't need permission from anybody that I'm cool with or friends with to be friends with somebody that they're not cool with anymore. It has nothing to do with me. She didn't do anything to me, so I'm not going to ice her out just because you did. So I think she felt some kind of way about that, but she never like voiced it to me. Not that it would have mattered. I mean, of course I would have taken her feelings into account. I wasn't going to dismiss her and how she felt, but I also wasn't going to cut the girl off because you don't like her or you don't like that we're hanging out or still talking, even though y'all aren't. So, yeah. Then, it was about my 24th birthday. It had to be 23rd or 20. I think it was my 24th. So normally me and the girl would come to the club together. She would drive because I would drink, but I was drinking. Well, no, I was driving because I wanted to make my little grand entrance. I had this bomb outfit, and I was like, I gotta walk in there alone so every head will turn, you know. And it did, honey. It did. Everybody was like, oh, you did that. You know what I'm saying? Just giving me my flowers. And I'm like, y'all, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody had to adjust their glasses because you know how some people, like, you'll walk into the room and you know you look good and nobody will say anything, but you know you look good and you feel like they got the flowers. They just don't want to give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? They're like withholding the flowers. But, you know, that wasn't the case this time. Ain't nobody had to wipe their eyes and like, oh, is this real? Like, no, it is real. All real. All natural. Okay? I was looking too cute. That was my first pair of platform shoes, if I'm not mistaken. I don't like some knee-high, thigh-high boots. It was like Galaxy type boots. Like, think Xenon. You remember the Xenon's, what is it? Do you call it like a Xenon franchise or the Xenon movie series or whatever like that? Like the kind of like Galaxy type shoes. But anyway, so I could tell she felt some kind of way about that. She didn't really like voice it to me, but I could just tell she felt some kind of way about that. Now, I'm not exactly sure why, because it's not like I said I was gonna go with the girl or anything like that. And even if I did, again, she's not gonna dictate who I'm friends with. But anyway, so she felt some kind of way about that. Then I get to the club, get all these compliments, people giving me my flowers, like I said, and I see her and she looking at me sideways. Like, I don't know. Like, she just was, like, the vibe was just weird. It was off. I just stepped on something and I'm like, what is that? I think it's like gum or something. Y'all, it's pissing me off, like, for real. I'm trying to, like, get it off my shoe. But yeah, so then I see the girl that she don't talk to no more, and she had brought her friend that I actually met. Did I meet her that night? I want to say I met her that night, and then we had went out after that. I want to say it happened like that. I believe it did. So then the girl that I would always go out to the club with, she just like ventured off. Apparently she brought some girl with her that I didn't even know about. But again, you know, I never laid eyes on this new girl that she came with. And, you know, I'm like, okay. For all I knew, she met her at the club. But I think she, like, brought her with her. Like, they carpooled or something. So, then, like, she didn't dance with me, like, the whole night. They went up, her and the girl that she brought with her was dancing on stage. She didn't dance with me at all the whole night. I'm dancing with the girl she no longer talks to and her friend, having a ball. I can't do too much because of the shoes I got on. So then I left. I peeled out early. I just left early. I was like, you know, I'm kind of done. I ended up falling asleep in my car in the parking lot that me and her used to park in when we would carpool. And I see her and the girl that she brought with her come outside to the parking lot. I think they about to leave, or like the club let out, one of the two. I was asleep. I don't know, y'all. But so then I think she had asked me what I was doing, and I think I said I was asleep. And that's literally the last thing that we said to each other. And for the life of me, I don't know why she just kind of like basically cut me off. I didn't do anything to her. We didn't have a falling out. We didn't have like an argument. But I mean, that was the last time no, that's not the last time I saw her. That's the last time that we said anything to each other, because I saw her another time when before I started my new job, I had went to the club one more time because I wasn't gonna have Fridays off no more. And she looked at me, because she always would wear like sunglasses. So she looked at me like through her sunglasses and walked right past me, child, like she didn't know me. And I was like, girl, you know, I'm a few nuts short of a fruitcake. Okay, so you trying me, but I'm like, I ain't gonna cause no scene, because I'm like, this situation is dumb. I don't even know like what you mad about. I don't even care to ask at this point. I'm like, if you wanna be mad at me, because the only thing I could think of is she mad because I was still cool with the girl and talking to the girl, and I'm like, that's not a reason to cut a friend off, a real friend at that, or really anybody, because I'm like, when you're grown, you cannot dictate who somebody talks to. Me, I don't care. As long as you ain't on no weird stuff and like talking about me behind my back, or entertaining conversations when they're talking about me behind my back, like, you know, either shut it down or walk away, or, you know, do something like that. Like, don't be fake. But it's a lot of kids here. Is it a field trip? I think it is. But I think it's a field trip going on. But I don't know. Like I said, last time I seen her was the last time I went to the club, which was like 3 plus years ago. And I ain't never heard from her since. Now, have I thought about her? Of course. I miss the good times that we had. You know what I'm saying? But I no. Like, I can't even get my words together. I would never go back to being friends with her because I'm like, if that's what you choose to fall out about, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to trust you again. Because I played it cool the last time because I didn't know what was going on, you know, and personally, I didn't really care to ask. But I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. And y'all, that was my last friend that I had, and that was 3+ years ago. I'm gonna go as far as to say 5+ years ago. I think it's been like, yeah, no, what? 4. It had to be 4 because if it was my 24th, then it was 4 because I'm 28 now. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, people not genuine, and I ain't got time for no phony stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I peep a lot of stuff like ahead of time, so people can't really get over on me like they think that they can. And it is what it is. But I don't even know what time it is, but I'm finna go. Cause I feel like I got what I came for. I came for like a little stroll and, you know, clear my head a little bit. Not that anything was necessarily on it that I needed to get off of it, but, you know, it's nothing like a good old walk in the park and, you know, just clear your mind. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on so you know every time I post a video. Okay. Make sure y'all stay safe and stay sane.